Hello. Welcome back.
Slide whistle?
Oh yeah, I forgot that. It's somewhere. We can get it for the next ep. But welcome back to Just the Tips. I'm Tip 1,
Tip 2.
and we are here to give you all the tips. Hmm. Do you want to do tip of the day now or save it for later like normal?
Save it for later like normal. I haven't thought of one yet.
Yeah, me either. We'll come up with one. But
Come on, number one. You're supposed to lead the way.
But we are back in Phoenix, Wright, Ace Attorney land. You know, last time when we were talking and playing the game, apparently they had to forge some evidence.
Yeah. Crazy, man. Forging evidence to seal the case is crazy.
Hey, you know, I guess they had to do what they had to do. That's what she said. To make sure they got the verdict they needed. But
Terrible police work.
Is the verdict that they needed the verdict that was right? Phoenix, right? I guess we'll find out. Oh, do you have anything over the past 2 months that you want to talk about?
Totally Rad. Oh, should we talk about that now? Okay. Totally Rad Fest was cool. It was the last Totally Rad Fest at the Cleveland Expo. Or Cleveland
IX Center. RIP. It's about to be coming to a close here.
Yeah, it was amazing. I had $200 to spend. I got 4 outfits. That was pretty good. And then the last vendor we were going to, he was cutting deals like crazy. I wanted to get this leather jacket. I wanted to get a leather jacket, but all the leather jackets they had were kind of like, eh. Like it seemed like there was like a scratch or it was chipping. And I was like, I can't really like look at this in detail when we only have really 2 minutes. So
right.
It was like
you didn't want to buy on impulse?
Yeah, impulse buy. I didn't want to do that. Huh?
What's Totally Rad Fest?
Oh, that is a good question for all the people that don't know.
Yeah. Totally Rad Fest is it's basically a festival. They go around the country selling old clothes, vintage clothes from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, and you can find a whole bunch of clothes. You can find a whole bunch of old memorabilia, whether it be VCR tapes, DVDs, and stuffed animals and stuff like that. They have these sets where you can take pictures and you can just talk to people who love what you love. You know,
that's nice.
Great place, and great looking people.
Yeah,
with their outfits.
Right.
Everybody was dressed well.
Yeah,
the majority was dressed well. Yeah, good time.
Yeah. I got a couple clothes and or things there as well, and I'm happy about what I got. Very good shirts and things, you know. So, you know, RIP to the IX Center. Who knows if they're going to be tearing it down or if they're going to be turning it into something else.
If they turn it into something else, I hope it's something good.
Hopefully a maybe place to hold events other than I guess those events they do have, but maybe they can make it into more of a stadium or something.
I hope I hope they don't tear it down. I hope they just renovate it into something else. But if they were to tear it down, that's a lot of space. So I don't know what they'll turn it into or like tear it down into. Like you said, a stadium would be cool. It'd be a lot of traffic in that area.
Right. They got the parking lot for it though. Low key.
They definitely do.
High key, low key.
My brother's house burnt down. That was crazy.
Yeah.
This is a week now since it burnt down. So he doesn't have any clothes or anything like that. So
gonna donate some clothes and things.
Yeah, gonna give him some clothes. His kids have a lot of clothes now thanks to his football team and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Man, tragic
moment for him, but yeah, those are the two big things that happened over these past 2 months. I remember if there's anything else I'm forgetting.
It might come to you.
No, I don't have anything.
Right.
All right, go ahead. You go ahead.
I don't really have many differences or changes. I don't think anything really exemplary. I mean, I hit my VIP for my regular job, so that's always a fun thing to succeed in work and things like that.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Yeah, big deal. Just been chilling. Oh, I did go see LeBron James. Oh, Dante McElroy's sports news assist.
Dante, gonna add the music.
So last Monday, we went to go see the Lakers versus the Detroit Pistons, and Cade Cunningham was out because he has that collapsed lung, but got to see Jalen Duren, Amin Thompson, Tobias Harris, things like that. But then LeBron was playing, Austin Reeves and Luka were all playing.
Yeah.
So it was cool. I mean, this is the second time I got to see LeBron James play in person. So it's, who knows how many more seasons he's going to play. So always going to take the opportunity when I can to watch him play in person. So that was cool. And I'm just wanting to go to more games, in the future for sure. Hopefully I can go to a playoff game because, playoffs are different. Different level of intensity, different level of competitiveness, and the crowd energy is a lot different, more hype. So I'd want to go to a Cavs game and or a Pistons game for the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Pistons, yeah.
They've
been killing it. So.
They have been, and they beat the Lakers even without Cade Cunningham.
Nice.
It was a good game, but the Lakers are on a roll. Call them butter.
Lakers are good too in the West.
Yeah.
Number 3 or 4 in the West?
3 right now. Most likely gonna stay there, but gonna be
Detroit's
very
number
tough.
1 in the East.
I think still, yeah. Detroit.
Crazy.
So 2 years ago they were the worst team.
Huh?
Now look at them now.
What did they change? Did they change coaching staff or?
They did change the coach. They got better players, and then their players have just developed better.
Right.
More, gotten older, better. Cade is a legit superstar. So, shout out to the Pistons, man.
Development go crazy.
Indeed. You ready to get into some Wright?
Wrong.
Yeah,
I am. I want to get I want to get a James Harden jersey, but it's kind of expensive. So if you got,
oh yeah, because he got traded to the Cavs.
the
That's
Cavs.
another big thing that happened. Yeah. And the Cavs have been looking really good.
When he first traveled here, they were kicking ass.
Yeah,
they were doing great stuff.
Yeah.
Had to slow down a little bit, but they're still doing good. I mean, slow down is not the right word. They're still doing great, but they were undefeated, and then they kind of, they got a couple of losses, but they're still doing good. It's James freaking Harden.
Yep.
And the Cavs are still the Cavs, so.
Yep.
Yeah,
solid trade.
Very solid.
Happy.
Sorry.
All right, February 24th, 3:12 p.m. Wright and Co. Law offices. Really? Oh, don't worry, this is me right here. Hold on, let me turn down a little bit.
Oh yeah, last time we did this, I was sick.
Yeah, you couldn't really do the
that.
voices.
Yeah.
Tough times, but now look at you, healthy, living. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said.
Drastic times require drastic measures.
Oh.
That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
Mm-hmm. They did. I didn't know. I never knew that the SO9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings. Oh my God. Killings.
Everyone's heard about these killings, but
right. You gotta get your head in the game, bro. Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used that. What happened to me?
What do you mean, what happened to you?
Yeah, what did happen to you? Whoa. It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. when he murdered Officer Marshall's brother.
Oh.
Now that can show his reason for wanting to collude or whatever. He left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma?
On the night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me.
Oh, what?
Wow.
What? He tried to kill you?
He has similar eyes to the head detective guy of the police department with the freaking Rennie gun.
The orange. Said if a guy asked me for $20, if anybody asked me for $20,
he said $50.
$50?
I was like, dang, he really got it like that.
I guess so. The chief, man, got my money, man.
Got him on payroll.
Hey, can I get $50? Of course.
Yeah.
What?
That's crazy. That would be shout out to him. Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. Oh.
So that means you...
Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial.
I didn't see that one.
Neither did I. Oh my.
So she didn't tell us this the whole time?
Right, what's going
Trying to
on?
figure out what oh yeah, she said she didn't know what the SO9 incident was.
Oh. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office.
Dark.
Oh my gosh. Seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. Ah! I don't know.
Probably how he screamed.
Yeah, probably.
He's old, so...
I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up.
Jake Marshall's brother.
Ah, looks just like him. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. Before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then...
What happened?
I'll never forget it. Oh. Lightning struck and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant.
We
What
didn't
I
have
saw...
cameras or phones with flashlights?
Right. I guess this was, 2000? When did this come out originally? 2001 or something?
Yeah, this came out on the Game Boy long time.
So maybe not. Yeah. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now.
Permanent picture.
Oh, after the incident?
Permanent picture. Oh.
I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So you weren't able to testify about that?
No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime.
Get it up. You mean provided bogus evidence?
Bogus evidence indeed. The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it.
Edgeworth?
He's a part of this as well?
Edgeworth?
Oh my. Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, it's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. Oh no.
Though he may not.
Indeed.
Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence.
Wow. After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today.
Not have been able to face up to.
Never, yes. Now, what is this permanent picture you were talking about? Yes.
What did you see in the instant that crime occurred? That
Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Oh,
Bill Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl.
wow.
Wow, that is wild.
Right in the face? I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out. Oh. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
We're not asking the real questions. Why is she in this office?
Yeah, what led to this
She was
circumstances?
younger too.
I think so. Yes.
Why is she wearing the exact same outfit though?
Is it the exact same she has on? She has a different coat on, it looks like. Maybe.
No, I'm talking about her sister.
Oh, that's just the uniform, right?
No, it's not the uniform.
It's not. Doesn't
She
they?
works at the prosecutor's office, right? Or where she work? That's not what the other office.
She's not a chief. She's not a chief.
Yeah, but the other chief, the police chief, doesn't wear an outfit. He
Maybe
just wears
she's
that
under.
orange.
Maybe she's under him, so she has to wear a uniform.
Poor Emma, you've been through so much. I don't even see Edgeworth wearing nothing
Oh,
like that.
it's empty. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
Must have been 14.
Wow. Crazy. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I wanted to be able to fight crime with my testimonies and find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way Lana would never have to forge any...
Starting to understand what makes Emma tick.
Right.
There's still something that bothers me about that crime.
What is it? Something puzzling. Interesting.
Something that's puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there?
Ah, that's the real question.
Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor.
Oh, there's no mystery there.
Huh?
Oh, there's not? Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day.
For questioning? You mean by the police?
Of course, this happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office.
But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office?
Because the detective offices in the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
No. Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she?
No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force.
What? That's news to me.
Detective clothes. After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to...
Wow.
Whoa. Wow. Making me very emotional here. She was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. Wow.
Better have another talk with her.
Let's do it.
Ah,
We need to talk with you.
that's a lot to unpack.
Yo.
So, wow. Serial killer murdered a person right in front of a 14-year-old girl.
And they had nowhere else to go, apparently, besides that office.
Right? And then her sister made up some information to get him convicted for that murder. Crazy. And the Joe Dark killings is also named SL9 incident.
Yes.
That's insane.
I wonder why they came up with the name SL9.
I wonder that as well. Hopefully, the more we get into it, the more it'll unpack itself.
Perhaps. Do you think we should end it here and
Uh,
start another episode?
how many minutes are we in? 15?
20.
20? Yeah, we can end it. It's a long episode.
Yes, we would. We had a long recap of a 2-month recap, but the next episode will have more gameplay for sure. Tip of the day. Do you have one?
I was gonna say, if you have something that you want to do, like, or if you want to do like a skill or a talent, just give it a try. You know,
Okay.
don't psych yourself out. Just give it a try. Just honestly, just go and try it.
Because you never want to be left with what if. Like, what
And
if
you
I
might-
tried that? You know?
And you might be sucky at it at first, like everybody, and then eventually, the more you do it, the more consistent you do it, whatever it is,
Right.
I'm speaking.
broadly, broad brush,
Broad.
you get better
Indeed.
or less shitty.
Right. But you can never just leave things to what if, I feel like. You know?
I mean, you could, but you
But-
wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of your life, there's that like regret or something that you might have of never trying something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, don't want to have to feel that feeling, you know? Just want to do what you want to do or what you feel like you're passionate about, to give it a try at least once.
Yeah.
At least.
You got anything that you are gonna do or thinking about doing?
Maybe acting, getting into that realm finally. I don't know. Somehow, some way.
Wait, I thought you were already in that. You were gonna
Do the Superman thing.
it's extra.
I was, and then I didn't do it. They said they were gonna cast me, and then they didn't follow up with me. So I sent a follow up email, and then they were like, "Okay, we're okay for now. We're all filled." I was like, "What?" But you said I could do it.
Didn't you want to do the voice acting too?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to go for that one.
Just gotta somehow find the right people online, I guess, or somewhere, somehow meet them. I don't know, but
There's this guy in Ohio. He does. He's a black dude. He has a deep voice, but he does like food reviews. He has a good voice, and I think he also might do voice acting the way his voice is. You gotta do a name, but that's all you, man.
shout out him. Hey, he'll know himself.
I'll
when he-
find it. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I have for today.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next episode of Just the Tips. Peace.